Please tell me I'm not alone in thinking that the first half of this latest JJK episode might be one of the most haunting things we've seen. I mean, not only does it flex just how much of a badass Nanami is, that it took 3 special classes to take this boy out. He was built different, and he deserved his vacation. He deserved better than what he ended up getting, but still, he deserved his vacation nonetheless. But the idea that it's such a quiet episode for the first chunk that's all focused on him walking through that subway, and the mixture of the looking at the beach, looking at what he wants his vacation to be, no more overtime, no more force coming into work, whether for paid reasons or not. Just the fact that he just, as he would swing, they would cut to him just almost feeling at peace. You know he's dying. Like, no one should think that he wasn't dying in this moment. Had Mahito not been there, I think there would have been an argument to say that he might have had a shot. But as soon as you see him walk past him, it doesn't matter if he kills all those spirits there. I mean, you know either his chest is getting obliterated or his head's coming off. And the idea of keeping it such a quiet death for the most part. The music, like when it's there, is this like soft piano score. There is barely any voice acting coming from our boy. There's a little bit, but most of it comes from his windedness, his pain, and just his huffing and puffing. And the way they handled the atmosphere, man, it was haunting. In a weird way, it was this blend of tranquil, setting someone in peace, like just at peace, but then at the same time just being so, you just knew something was coming. Like every step, like it felt like there was something behind my shoulder. I was trying to catch the glimpse of the spirit behind me. And when it all came down, man, it's a terrible day for Rain. Full live reaction to today's Jujutsu Kaisen episode over on my Patreon. If you would like to see that, head on over there, consider supporting. This is like 2 episodes in one, and I don't use that as an insult. I kind of feel like the Nanami stuff was like a full episode's worth of content, and then everything that happened with Yuuji afterwards, especially with the setup of Yuuji versus Mahito, I mean, it just felt like watching episode 18 and 19 together. There is things that I would change and make better about this episode on the visual side. There are, I mean, anyone who, I'll just give you a very quick briefing. There's a lot of production issues going on behind the scenes, and there are shots that are unfinished. There are shots that look like placeholder images that haven't been finished. But anyone who tries to say that this episode as a whole looked bad is just, it's shameful, because the animation, whether that was our boy fighting for his life, and just the close-ups and the mannerisms, the exaggerations, these felt like real people, not anime drawings. And then Yuji stuff, Mahito being a weird serpent-like beast, there was so much clean animation and clean art direction. There are shots that are literally just blank and nothing's happening, and you can tell it's just there to fill a scene. There are shots where characters are standing and you say that doesn't look good. That is okay. It is perfectly acceptable to pick apart things that you enjoy if they actually bother you. And there were moments that did slightly bother me. But I'm not gonna come up here and try to rage bait you like half of these channels being like, oh my god, the disgustingness. No, like, there's issues. But I am impressed by what this talented team was still able to accomplish after the bullshit that they're going through. And it's important to give a round of applause, because despite all odds being stacked against them, the deck is literally, the casino isn't letting this team win. They are betting their life savings, and the casino is taking them for all it's worth. Yet goddamn are they giving it their all, and I really do see it come through. Episodes like these should have been left in the oven longer, but that's not because the team's not talented, or, you know, the certain scenes may look a little underwhelming. No, they're doing their best, and honestly, 7, 8 out of 10 times in this episode, I was still being like, this is peak, like this is quality. And I don't even know if I can pick between the 2 sections of this episode over the other. I think on one hand, one of my new favorite characters going out like a boss and just putting that full trust into Yuuji. Had he been there 10 seconds sooner, it's possible he might still be alive. But the fact that he just is putting that full trust, and just the anger, the way it goes from such a quiet scene with, yes, some piano score and a little voice acting here and there, to this loud and in charge OST, this soundtrack blasting because Yuuji is in a fit of rage. Itadori saying no more bullshit. I am sick of seeing this, especially after last week where he has literally like Shibuya's just destroyed around him. He feels responsible because of the thing inside him that did it, and all that blood's on his hand and yet again another person is falling. By the end of this arc, everyone that he knows is just gonna be dead. Like Megumi, I don't even know what he's looking like. Like, he's alive, we know that, but he ain't looking good. And had Sukuna not done what he did, I mean, he would be dead right now. They're setting the stage for literally all of his friends and companions to just be dead by the end of this arc. And you legitimately think it's a likely scenario. I think the only one who I feel sort of safe is going to be okay is Megumi right now, but like even then I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's something else. But the fight that we did get, like the idea of the elevator and it like crashing down, just there's so many like, it's almost jump scares. Like the moment where Mahito is like so Itadori's in the elevator and he just rips through. It's like here's Johnny. He's there. He's in your face. And I'm like, God damn, that is disturbing. And just, I love the abstract animation style that they've been using pretty much this entire JJK season, the new production style they're going for. And it just really lends for a lot of expression in ways that you don't see in a fight scene like this typically. Like, this is just, I'm so thankful to get to experience such passion from a team that are clearly ready to give up at a moment's notice, that are sick and tired of the way they're treated, yet we can still watch the destruction of Shibuya, we can watch the death of Nanami, we can watch the snapping, the mental anguish of Yuuji as a character, and all these amazing moments are still feeling like they're passionate. They're not made by a corporate drone, they're made by people who truly care. And the music, when it's there, the different styles. Sometimes I'm jamming, sometimes I'm just feeling like my heart's ready to cry and tear apart. But in general, just the fact that such a haunting moment could be so beautiful all at the same time. Our boy got obliterated in the most violent fashion possible. But that smile, that trust, that I leave this to you, that passing of the torch, getting to that moment, knowing it's happening. You don't need to read the manga to know it's happening. You don't look at someone looking like Armin who got charred by the Colossal and say, oh, he's gonna be okay. I don't think so. I think we all expected this. But then to see that rage, because it's kind of like the anime community's collective feelings, like, no more. Let's kill these scumbags. Mahito, get out. We are sick of losing. And man, I don't see how they win right now. But I guess we're going to need to eat a couple more fingers because I don't know right now, man. This is good. Thoughts, feelings yourself, though, down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell so you can get notified when I upload more reviews. Channel, and like I mentioned, we have that full live reaction over on my Patreon. Hey, while you're there, you also get a video shout out. So today we have Eds, Ben Liu, Rachel McPhee, Devin Samuel, Taco Tuesday, and Benjamin Henderson. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care and have a good one.